like I said, I was 12 when all of that happened, and I'm now in my 50s. So I've gone through several jaw surgeries already, and they've done as much with it as they could. The last surgery that I had, it was not, they did the best they could. I go to the University of Michigan. I have a couple of really great doctors there, Dr. Aronovich and Dr. Paulo. Love them both, and I would put my life in their hands. Well, obviously I am. So back to some logistics for you here. This is me. So this right here is a normal joint. Okay, so it's supposed to be able to glide through there, but if you look at mine, see how flattened out it is? You see the space between here and here? That's where your disc would be. But I don't have a disc. It's just bone on bone. This is my left side. This here is my right side. There is like literally nothing left. Because the top of them are flattened out, they will no longer open. Okay, so mine is like stuck. So that's my maximum opening. I can eat almost nothing. It's difficult for me to eat anything that has any kind of pressure because it hurts the joint so badly. I have an opening of 13 millimeters. The average woman's opening is between 45 and 60 millimeters. Mine is only 13, which means that I have to cut up a grape to put that in my mouth. Anything I eat has to be soft. I don't have to chew hard. Even a salad is nearly impossible for me to eat. So everything that I've been eating for the last couple of years probably has been just basically a soft food diet. So after a lot of contemplation and talking to my husband and my family and my doctors and my dentists and my primary care physician, we decided that it was time to go have this done. Not only is it very painful and it's affecting my daily life, but it's also causing issues with digestive. I'm having a lot of digestive issues because you can't chew the way that you need to chew. It's also causing severe sleep apnea. I wake up a lot through the night where I wake up and I sit up like somebody's choking me. I can't breathe because literally my airways being cut off. My jawline, you can see where it's kind of fallen back here. It's very shallow from here to here, and it sits back quite a bit. That never used to be like that. I used to have a really strong jawline. But over the years, since the bone is what the doctors call collapsed, everything has kind of fallen back and is causing just a lot of problems in so many different areas of my body. Sleep apnea in itself can cause all kinds of problems with your heart and your brain. And I mean, my oxygen levels were dropping down to 80% through the night. So I decided to do it. Now, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to need to be done. So I'm going in for a double joint replacement. I'm going to be going in for the total joint replacement. I had some prosthetics made from TMJ Concepts. it takes a long time to have those made. I mean, the testing that you have to go through is pretty amazing. I mean, because it's different for everybody. I mean, everybody's got a different, you know, face shape and stuff like that. So it takes a while. So I actually started this process in early February. Today is November 11th, and my surgery is, I'm sorry, today's November 12th. I lied. But anyway, my surgery is on the 17th, so it's 5 days away. Am I nervous? Yep. Am I scared? Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm pretty much everything. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. Just a little bit of everything. So they're doing they're replacing the joint. They're also doing what they call a, well, I'll kind of go in line with exactly what they're going to be doing. The first thing that they have to do is what they call arch bars. Because I don't have braces, you know, people think that because they're going to have to wire my mouth shut for 8 weeks after this surgery is done. 6 to 8 weeks is what they tell me. Well, that means liquid diet for 6 to 8 weeks. All this COVID weight's going to go bye-bye. That's kind of nice, but no. I'm sure that after a week or so, I'm going to be kind of miserable. I feel sorry for my husband. Anyway, arch bars. This is what arch bars look like. They attach them to your teeth like this. Sometimes they're able to go through your teeth and wire them to your mouth like that. And if they can't, then they use the good old trusty screws. I pray that they're going to be able to go through my teeth because I really don't want screws like that. But they're going to do what they have to do. After they get done doing that, then starts the actual surgery. So when they do that, they actually do an incision like this. So your incision is going to be down the ear and then underneath your chin. So they shave you here and then they come across your ear like this and then underneath your chin here. Now, some people have bigger scars than others. Some people, you know, they have large ones, but everything that I've seen so far, these incisions really heal nicely. You can't really even see the scars after it's done. This is what my joint replacement is going to look like. It's going to look like this. I know, it's pretty wild, isn't it? So they cut you off here, and this attaches here. Then they're going to do something called a Genioglossus advancement. This is a procedure where the base of the tongue is pulled forward because while I sleep, my tongue, because my jaw has set back, my tongue is also fallen back. So they actually go down in here and they cut this little square out and they attach something to the bottom of your tongue and they pull it forward to try to keep it from falling back. That's what I understand. That's what I understand. It kind of looks like this. So this is what it's going to look like. So this is your bottom lip right here. Clearly that's your teeth. They cut into your bone here and then they pull it forward and then it looks like this. That's to help me so I don't have to choke at night. Hopefully just moving everything forward and having the bone replaced is gonna help that. But when they do the prosthetic, they're also going to move everything forward. So they're going to do something called a mandibular advancement, where they're moving the lower jaw forward off of my neck. Okay, so if you look at this young lady, you can see how hers kind of falls back a little bit right here. Well, after her surgery, you can see right here that there's quite a bit of difference between before and after. See what I'm talking about? It really comes forward quite a bit. So they'll be doing that for me. The other thing they're going to be doing is called a LeFort 1 osteotomy. Okay. Now that is the movement of the upper jaw. So they're going to be moving the bottom jaw. They're going to be moving the upper jaw. That's what this looks like. So if you look at this girl right here, you can kind of see where her jaw is kind of flat right here. Well, this one kind of comes out like closer to her nose, right? So that's the goal, is to move everything forward. Upper, lower, everything. So then after they do that, then they're going to do something called a genioplasty vertical reduction. It looks like this. So if you look at this, you see how long her chin is here and how much shorter it is here. That's what they're going to do for me. Once they move everything forward, this is going to become very pronounced. So they're going to slim that down a little bit so that it's not so crazy looking. The goal here is to be able to open my mouth, to be able to eat. The surgery itself is supposed to take between 12 and 10 and 12 hours. That's what they told my husband. But I don't think that's like total surgery, 10 and 12 hours. I think that's just how long I'm going to be away from him, because you're actually going in for 2 surgeries. The first one is where they're going to go attach the arch bars. Then after they get done with that's a whole different team. So after they get done attaching the arch bars, then you go into another operating room where the other surgeons are waiting for me to do this. Now, again, I'm at the University of Michigan, and I've already had several surgeries there on my jaw, and I am completely confident in what they're doing. And I just know that when this is all done, I try to focus on the end game. I just know when this is all done that it's going to be so much better. My goal here for you, though, is to give you some information that I don't have, or I didn't have. And that is, I want to give you some information from the beginning to the end. I want you to see me as I look today. So this is front. This is profile. So when this is all done and the surgery is all completely done and I've healed, I want you to be able to see what kind of a difference that it's made, and how each one of these steps that I'm talking about, how it has affected the structure of my face. They've already told me that it's going to change the way I look. I mean, how can it not, right? I mean, they're putting a new jawbone in and they're moving everything forward. My jaw is going to be far more pronounced. This is going to come forward like it's supposed to. So now, it's going to take probably 8 weeks before they take the wires off. Probably about 12 to 14 weeks before I'm healed. Well, at that point, my occlusion or my bite will no longer come together. So my teeth won't come together, which means I'm still not eating. I'm still going to be eating liquids or soft diets. I expect to be a rail when this is done. But I have set it up with a local dentist who I adore, and his name is Dr. John Foster. He's in Clarkston, Michigan, and he and I have worked together, and he's going to replace this bridge and then put crowns on every single tooth. Once they make me a new bite, he's going to put a crown on all the teeth that need to be crowned so that my bite comes together. He has told me that he's excited about this, just as excited about it as I am. And Dr. Foster, for you, you promised me the most beautiful smile ever, so I'm counting on you. So that's where I am now, and I plan to be posting updates, pictures after the surgery. I'll be showing you the incisions, And my hope is that I'm going to be able to give you a timeline of how things have gone, exactly what was done, what to expect, what not to expect, because I don't want you going into this as worried and nervous as I am, because I have confidence in them, but I'm still nervous because I just don't know enough about it. So hopefully you will. When it's done, I hope you will. So until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening in. Have a good night.